Welcome to Dundee Botanical Gardens, where we just had a surprisingly warm get-in. I had not prepared for that today because the weather forecast didn't have this on the cards. Because it's a nice day and it rained yesterday, we've got costumes drying on the back of the set, and something very exciting is happening prop-wise.
We're swapping feathers. We've had these
We've
feathers.
had a box full of feathers for
the entire
tour, and we haven't used them.
These ones keep getting rained on, and they've done so well.
Gosh, yeah, look at the difference.
And then look at these floofy boys. Mama Kiki.
Interesting space we've got today. We're expecting the audience to go all the way up to that corner there and sit here. Going to discourage them from going up that path there because there'll be trees over their head. I'm going to pan around because Rosie's calling. Rosie, what's going on?
There's food and cake and coffee and tea and orange squash.
Rosie was just saying how much she wanted cake.
And a cake for Nikki.
Oh my god! How are we going? How are we going? How are we going? Today we're playing another game of
How did I get that bruise? Oh!
The camera's not quite showing it, but there's a lovely watercolour quality to it. No idea where that one came from. It just appeared on my arm last night.
How did I get that bruise?
How did I get that bruise?
How did I get
that bruise? We worked it out.
How did I get that bruise?
I've got myself mostly ready for the show, apart from, you know, lipstick and putting on my costume and bits and bobs, and I've been for a walk, and there's all this beautiful heather, which is just gorgeous. It's nice to be able to get out and go for a walk. And if I'm not mistaken and haven't got my geography wrong, this is where we set up in 2021. I feel like I've got photos with those trees behind. But if I come and turn around and show you where the audience were, they have completely re-landscaped this area. So it makes sense as to why we're not here anymore, because they've done this incredible work in re-landscaping it, putting in these trees and all these pretty new sculptures. Hello there, we're about to start our show. You, the camera, are sat here so you can see the craziness that is the first few quick changes. I need to go up there now because I'm the first person on, so bye! People on blankets. They're on blankets.
What is his name? Bingley. Is he married or single? A single man. 5,000 biggest. It is said he intends to bring 7 gentlemen. And 12 ladies.
There was such a lovely audience, super lovely people, lots of amazing comments on the way out. So I'm very happy. Now in one of the scenes, my mop cat betrayed me and pinged off while I was doing a quick costume change. But apparently made up for it later, as Sarah is going to tell us.
So I helped Nikki with a costume change from Miss Hill.
Mrs. Hill to Lizzie.
And she rips it off here, and then she just flings her bonnet, and the bonnet landed like that. That's how it landed. And when I tell you she's up here, and it literally just went, she just flung it off, and it landed right on. I mean,
Oh, that was close, man. That was close.
It landed like that. It was so cool.
There we are, making up for misbehaving earlier and pinging off my head when I needed it to stay on. What's going on? Unauthorised break in the Get Out. What's happening?
I'm doing something like that.
Technically, nobody's actually paused.
I was going to say, actually, yeah, you're supporting that. Rosie is unratcheting with sandwich in her hand because we've just been delivered some leftover sandwiches. So no, I take back what I said.
Working lunch.
This is a working break. Hello, I am extremely tired, but the good news is that our hotel is 6 minutes away, and we left our venue 3 to 4 minutes ago, which happens so rarely. So we're joyous upon this evening that we will be arriving at our hotel, if not before 11, at least a few minutes afterwards, which is wonderful and much needed after last night's 2-hour drive.
We've been in this room for a good hour, and when I came in, I was like, oh, the light doesn't in the toilet doesn't work. So I was like, oh god, we're gonna have like use the toilet and go in the shower without having a light. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and I turned the light off. This light didn't work either. None of the lights in this bloody hotel room worked. Turns out we hadn't put the key in the door. So Nikki had a full shower in the dark, but had her torch on her phone, so it was actually a mood-lit shower. How many preparations have we stayed in? How many have we stayed in? And we still haven't figured out we need to put the key in. It's fucking oh my god, why are we so stupid?
Good morning. We went out for exciting brunch. I will be spending no time talking to the camera because I will be eating. We are slowly making our way towards Musselburgh. Currently listening to is it Radio 4's Cabin Pressure, which if you haven't listened to it, is hilarious. We're in traffic at the moment as we are approaching the Forth Road Bridge. We're going on the new one, which is always exciting. The handy little protect you from windy dealy really screws up your photo and video of the beautiful rail bridge. Welcome to Musselburgh Racecourse. Woohoo! We're all set up, as you can see. The sun is out, it's a lovely day. I'm very tired. I'm about to get my yoga mat and lie down on the stage for a little pre-show rest. We join Chris, Sarah and Rosie playing a card game. And how do you win this card game, folks?
Get rid of all your cards.
Sarah, how are you doing?
It's not going well.
I'm loving life.
Yeah, I won the last one. But it's weird that
It wasn't on camera, so no one knows.
Oh!
What was that?
Oh! Oh no, Sarah!
I still would have won.
So we're warming up now, and Sarah's taking the mick out of one of my warm-ups. Sarah, would you like to demonstrate?
Ooks,
Oaks,
orks, arks, aches, eeks.
Dodo do da day dee, rubo do baby, lulo lo la lay lee, ru ro ra ray ree. There's a chip shop in space that sells spaceship chips. I split the sheet, I slit,
And on the slitted sheet I sit.
to begin to toboggan.
First buy a toboggan, but not a toboggan too big. Too big a toboggan is not a toboggan to buy to begin to toboggan.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who likes berries and cream. Up the octave, go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who likes berries and cream.
An alternative version of Pride and Prejudice.
If I were to ever be Lady Catherine de Bourgh,
If I were to be Lizzie, if I were to be Mr. Collins.
Are the shades of Pemberley to be thus polluted? I take no leave of you, Miss Bennet. I send no regards to your mother. Are you engaged to him?
I am not.
Oh, she sounded angry.
She's got her arms in the
I
air.
am most serious.
Mrs. Bennet!
Your father's estate is entailed on Mr. Collins, I think.
Look now.
And are your sisters handsome?
The eldest is esteemed to be so.
And are your sisters out, Miss Bennet?
Yes, all of them.
All of them? How very odd. All 5 out at once. And the elder one's not married.
I think it would be hard on younger sisters if the older ones have neither the means or inclination to be married.
You speak very freely for one so young. What is your age?
I am not 21.
Lizzie, what are you doing? Are you out of your senses to be accepting this man? Have you not always hated him?
Papa, I love him.
If any young men come for Mary or Kitty, send them in. I am quite at leisure.
If I were to be Lizzie, I would never be Lizzie because the costume doesn't fit me. So, Nikki, she's yours.
Good morning. I look as tired as I feel and I sound. So yesterday was a nice small audience, but they really enjoyed the show. Got Midge-tastic towards the end, which wasn't so great. But we did do a nice snappy get out and then we did a 2-hour drive. So the lovely Rosie entertained me with the podcast, so yay. 4 of us, myself, Sarah, Rosie and Christopher have all...
We're so hungry, we sacrificed Ed.
Half killed Ed, ate him in the night. I was really peckish, so I made him into a salami-like sausage.
We ate that too.
So the 4 of us took the Kangaroo and we've come out, we're going to have breakfast and we're also treating ourselves. We're at the Crichton today and there's a spa on site, so we're going to have a little swim and a little steam before the show. Also, our waiter is the chillest, like, we asked him about some stuff and he's like, yeah, we don't have that.
And I was like, oh, okay. Then I was like, can I have sourdough with scrambled egg and smoked salmon? He was like, I'm not sure. But touch wood, it seems okay. But we'll find out.
He was such a vibe though.
I enjoyed it.
Very happy with my choice.
Look how much smoked salmon there is.
Oh, amazing.
Bacon avocado sitch over there.
Thank you.
And then I've got egg and haggis. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ta-da! Set up at the Crichton because it's a late matinee today. Look, no lights, which means we just did a super fast get-in. So that's lovely. Also, in another episode of How Did I Get That Bruise? This one was pointed out to me the other day. Now it's healing, so it's obviously several days old. I've no idea where that one came from either. Hello, here we are. We are in a beautiful bistro where we're being fed beautiful food. Small sausage mash situation for Chris. Little extra risotto for me. Pie over here. And Sarah is happily enjoying her Caesar salad. Welcome to today's dressing room, which is currently me sat on my yoga mat with my mirror and everything set up here on the treads, ready to get ready for the show. Because outdoor touring life is nothing if not glamorous. Hello. So you can hear Sarah having a little sing in the background. We've got this lovely church as a backdrop behind us. And I have come in before and had a look, but I thought you might want to have a little look-see. beautiful, isn't it? Last show of the week, last show of the week. We have no time to fly, but it is the last show of the week.
Scotland.
Last Scottish show, sir?
Oh, a last Scottish show. Let us record the last Scottish Bosch. Hit it. There we go. It's a little bit gloomy, but
For the dogs?
for the dog.
And for
And
us.
Lola's birthday.
Lola's
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday, Lola.
Also,
Lola
for
is a
us,
dog.
because we deserve it.
We do.
Deserve it.
Because we're worth it.
Because we're a bit. Toss. Be wonderful.
Be wonderful.
Be wonderful.
Nice and speedy. Nice and speedy. Nice and speedy.
Speedy,
We'll all
speedy,
have a
speedy,
drink
speedy.
later.
Let's have a fun.
Let's have fun.
Oh dear, hello everybody. So it's the interval. We're very tired. We started talking about how we were feeling and we noticed some sort of correlation in how we're all feeling. See if you can pick up on it. Rosie, how are you feeling?
Feeling very dizzy.
Sarah, how are you feeling?
Dazed.
Chris, how are you doing?
Really distracted.
How are you doing?
I'm delighted it's Mum Day tomorrow.
And I'm just feeling really drained. So I don't know if you can see the correlation between how we're all feeling.
It's words beginning with D if anyone doesn't get it.
Oh, is it?
Spoiler alert.
Oh, thanks, Rosie. I don't think I'd have got there on my
You're
own.
welcome.
So there's a triangle between me, the stage, and Chris's shoe. Whose triangle is it?
It's my try.
It's Chris's triangle! We have literally just finished our show. You can see our audience just packing up. And I realised I hadn't actually done any video of what it looked like. So here we are. We're in front of this incredible church. You can see our sets there. And then here's the audience. Hello, audience. They're all on their way out. But it's so light because we had an early show today. So we started at 5:30, which means it's only about 8 o'clock now. So look at it. Get out without light. So we're going to be out super fast.